Hello, ladies. Let me start just by saying welcome to the business. Welcome to Pure Romance. If you're watching this video, it's either because you're a new consultant or maybe you're just starting to restart your business. But either way, I'm going to do my best to make sure you get the right start, okay? So let's just start by saying that you've got an email that came in. This is like step number one. So you've got a welcome email that came in directly from Pure Romance, and this is going to actually have your consultant number in it. And so you're going to open up that email. It's going to welcome you to the business, and it should have a link there for you to click on coo.pureromance.com, and you're going to use that 6-digit number, typically is what's in there, and you're going to use that number to log into the website. And the reason you're going to do this right away is because this is how we're going to ensure that you really get started the right way, okay? So you're going to go to coo.pureromance.com, put in that 6-digit consultant number, and then you're going to put in your password. Your password for now, until you change it, is the last 4 of your social. Now, once you log into COO, I do recommend you getting in there and changing your password. Now, if that's a little bit too much, because let's be honest, when you first log into the website, it's very overwhelming, but do yourself a favor and start the right way with what's called Party School. Now, Party School is actually going to be your #1 game changer in the business. This is the easiest way for you to get started and learn everything that you need to know, whether it be small, just to get things kicked off, or huge, like I want a game changer, I want to start this business off the right way. So let's start with Party School. So click on Party School. As soon as you log in, it's going to give you the option to go ahead and start Party School. I highly recommend that you do this first, okay? So start Party School. Now, in the Party School, there is a document. It's going to be right off to the right-hand side of your browser in Party School, and it says, who do you know? You're going to start with that. Fill it out completely. Now, the reason you're filling this out completely is because it's going to be the best way for you to get your business started off correctly, okay? So who do you know? Fill that out first. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to go through the Party School itself, and it's going to train you as you need to. If you have like 5 minutes extra, go ahead and log in and do it, okay? Because this is going to be little tips and tricks, and you can learn as you go, like as you have time. You don't have to sit down and be like, oh, I really need to study and I need to educate myself on my business and use like a couple hours. That's ridiculous. Now, if you do have the time, I will say 90% of women who finish party school within the first week of business are 70% more successful. Just FYI, and I know you want me to be part of those numbers. Now let's talk about getting started with booking parties, because you started a business that was all about doing parties. So you're going to book 4 parties. Don't freak out, okay? This is not the time for you to turn this off. Now is the time for you to do what I ask you to do, because honestly, I want you to succeed, and so does Pure Romance, okay? So the first party you're going to do is called Pop the Box. Pop the Box is the easiest and most fun party that you can do, because you're just opening up your kit. So you've got the information of when you're going to receive your awesome business kit that you're super excited and stoked to get, and you're going to invite 10 people. Okay, 10 women over the age of 18 are going to come to your home and help you pop the box. Now, this is awesome because you can learn your products together. Pull them out, talk with your girlfriends, very laid back, have a couple glasses of wine, you know, just have some fun with it, okay? This is going to be a great way for you to introduce the business. So that's party number 1. Party number 2 is your launch party. Launch party simply means I just started a business, so I invited all of my friends to it. Now you're sitting there going, okay, but who do I invite? You know that who do you know document I asked you to print out and fill out? Those are all the women you're going to invite, okay? And do yourself a favor, never prejudge. It's not up to you to decide whether or not Pure Romance is interesting for someone else. It's not up to you to decide that. So make sure you give everyone the opportunity to say no. I mean, simply, that's all you're doing. If you found out that one of your friends didn't invite you to a party that you actually was interested in going to, how heartbroken would you be? So invite every woman that you know over the age of 18, okay? Party number 3 is a friend, okay? This can be your bestie. This could be somebody you haven't talked to in years. This could be just any random friend that you can think of. Call her, okay? If she's really your friend, you're going to be like, hey, girl, guess what? I start a business, and you actually are going to get hooked up with free products just for helping me. So let's get this party on the road. And I want you to book this party within 3 weeks of you receiving your kit, okay? Your launch party should be 2 weeks from the time you receive your kit. Your Pop the Box party is 1 week. So you have party number 1, party number 2, party number 3. Party number 4 is simple. This is going to actually be a coworker or family member. Now, if you're a stay-at-home mom, this means all the ladies that you know at the park, different women that you may know in previous experience, whatever, this is going to be those women. Maybe you work out at the gym, maybe you're part of a mom's group, whatever. This is where you're going to ask people. And again, don't prejudge. It's not up to you. Okay, so just ask them. Give them the opportunity to say no. So those are your 4 parties right there. Done. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Because I'm going to tell you right now, women who start their business within the first 30 days of being in business, they're going to get so much further, and you started this business for a reason. We want to help you succeed. So do yourself a favor. Do at least 3 of the 4 within your first 30 days, okay? Now, if you're watching this and you're like, Lindsay, I wish I'd have met you like 3 weeks ago because I got my kit, whatever. It's never too late. Relaunch your business. Hey. Okay. So now what we're going to talk about is a way that you can actually invite a friend to start the business with you. Now, this is one where some girls are like, oh my God, this crazy lady's already told me to bring a friend into the business with me. Honestly, I wish I could go back 11 and a half years ago and invite my friend to start the business with me because I probably would have been more successful. Honestly, I would have. If I would have had someone, a friend to learn with, that would have been so much more fun. So you're simply asking a friend of yours, whether it be at your Pop the Box, on Facebook, at your launch party, or at one of your first other 4 parties, ask them, have you ever considered this? I'm really excited. Do you want to get started with me? Again, you're simply giving them the opportunity to say no. And no typically means not right now, okay? So now we're going to talk about what's called the inventory credit program. Now, I know that I'm kind of moving quickly through this, but honestly, if you start with party school, everything that I say is going to come out so much clearer for you, okay? So inventory credit program is simply something that Pure Romance offers consultants to make sure that you can make more money at your parties because they're giving you $1,000 worth of our best-selling products at more than 50% off. Ladies, you heard that right. $495. And it's not a one-time investment because they realize you just invested money to purchase this kit. So now you're like, oh my gosh, Lindsay Wagoner is telling me that now I have to wait and order more stuff and put more money into this business. That's the perk of inventory credit program. Pure Romance understands that your money is important to you, so they break this up over a matter of 5 months, and it's $99 a month. And you don't start paying that until 30 days after you order it. Done. No brainer. Do the inventory credit program. Seriously. Now, in order for you to actually qualify to even get this, you're like, what are you talking about? What is this inventory credit program? So basically, whenever you get started in the business, if you bought the deluxe or the premium kit, you're already considered an active consultant. Now, if you bought the basic kit, this means that within your first 60 days of business, you actually have to become active. To become active, you actually have to place a $200 retail. Retail, just so you ladies may know, this does not mean that you actually have to spend $200. This means that it's $200 retail, so it's not a cost, okay? So it's actually going to wind up costing most of you about $120 with shipping and taxes. I like to make sure I overshoot everything for you. So it's going to cost you $120. Ladies, do you know how easy it is to have a $200 party? Do you know how easy it is to have a $1,000 party if you go through party school and shadow a party? So shadowing a party, something else you need to put on your list of things to do. Done. So all you have to do is enter 3 parties into the COO. And again, you're going to learn how to do this in party school, but I already told you how to do your first 4. Okay, so done. Enter them. Done. It's done. And now you can actually get started for less, and you can make more money. I mean, for real, if you have inventory at a party, you're going to make more money, okay? So $599 payments monthly, and that's going to be every 30 days. And then another question I get from a lot of ladies is, how do I get paid? Some companies, and in fact most companies, they send you a check, or they put money on a prepaid card for you once a month. Pure Romance does not do that. You get paid when you sell products. You get paid when you party. So whenever you go to a party and your client or your customers hands you cash, guess what? It's your money. The other thing is whenever somebody writes a check, they're making it out to you. Now you can process your credit cards because let's be honest, in today's society, a lot of people actually pay with credit cards. So you've got a couple different options. Personally, I use Square. It's SQUARE.com. And it is a free, you get a free reader, you get almost everything for free. And as you swipe cards at your parties, the money gets dropped into your personal bank account within 2 business days. I know PayPal also has this option. There's a lot of credit card options out there available to you. And my first suggestion before you even do a party would also be for you to go ahead and figure out which one you want to do. Now, this is not rocket science. This is not something you should spend more than 15 minutes deciding, honestly. Just figure one out. If you have an iPhone or Android device, just so you know, you can just download square.com. It will automatically drop into your phone. You upload your information, and they send you free readers so that you can start actually swiping credit cards right away. Done. Simple. PayPal, if you already have a PayPal account, it's that simple. You actually can go ahead and start receiving money day one. You don't have to wait for anything. And then you actually just request a reader. And I do believe that they do have you go ahead and set up an account. Okay. So now what I want to talk about is the fact that you've started your business, you've purchased your kit, you're going to get online, you're going to look at party school. But at the end of the day, I have to tell you that I started this business over 11 years ago. I got started in April of 1994. Yes, this is my, I'm sorry, April of 2004. It's been a long time, right? But I got started because I was, at the time, a stay-at-home mom. I had kind of kicked around the idea of going back to work. I needed some, let's be honest, I actually needed some adult conversation in my life. But more than anything, I was really, really stuck in a rock and a hard place. Financially, we were literally living paycheck to paycheck. I took a calculator with me to the grocery store every single time I went, and I will never forget the day that I didn't have enough money to buy everything I had. I was in a hurry. So I stood there in line with a line behind me and had to figure out what I wasn't going to get. And I decided right then and there I'd never do that again. So I got a job at the post office as a carrier. That did not work out for me. I was going to wind up working 55 to 60 hours per week, and I did have a small child and a pre-K student at the time, and I wanted to spend time with my family. In the last almost 12 years, I have to tell you that, and it's totally cliche, but honestly, this company has changed my life. I no longer have to worry about a calculator. I have a retirement saved up. Okay, that's crazy that I have retirement. I have a future ahead of me, and it's financially set because of this business. I help hundreds of women around the country with their lives and their business. Whether they're on my team or not, I believe in every single one of you. I'm able to go on vacations now. I am financially set. My kids go to school where I want them to go to school at. I have a daughter who's a freshman in college this year, and I'm not worried about how we're going to pay her tuition. I love what I do, and I'm confident in myself and my relationship now, and it's all because of Pure Romance. So if I can give you any advice, it would be that you need to figure out why you're doing this, and honestly, be real with yourself. Dig deep, because if you're really, really real with this, and you really stick to it and work your butt off, by the way, this is not a get-rich-quick thing. You have to work hard. But just remember why you got into this. And finally, have fun. Like, it's the most fun party you'll ever go to. And if you have fun doing the party, all of the girls that come to your parties will too. So just remember to always have fun. It's not always just about the money. It's about living your life. So, hashtag live your life, live your dreams. Pure Romance is amazing. I hope that you've enjoyed this training. And this is just like part one, but it's a great way to kickstart your business. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope to talk to you soon.